Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football. Match day 10 team selection time. We've now seen how match day 9 went, how the first legs went, what to expect for the second leg. Obviously, things can be different, but we kind of now know what to expect. And this time, it's actually very, very hard. Usually, for the past seasons, you find like maybe one or two games that you already know the result for. So what I mean by that is this time round, the Arsenal game is not over, the Real Madrid game is not over, the Atletico Madrid game is not over, and the PSG game is not over. Like there's 3-2s, 2-2s, 3-3s there, and you just don't know which teams are going to go through and which teams are going to go out. So usually, let me show you guys how my team is looking for now. Let me show you how it usually is for the other season. So I've not made any transfers yet, but let's say Real Madrid had beaten Man City 5-0. So I don't expect Man City to overturn the 5-0 deficit. So what I do, usually what you do is to start planning for match day 11, because you only have 5 transfers heading to match day 11. You don't want to find yourself in a situation where you have 5 Arsenal players and 5 Man City players, and both teams have gone out, and you only have 5 transfers, and you'll have to play with like 8 or 9 players. You don't want to find yourself in that situation. So luck has to play part as well, but also your earlier transfers. So let's say Man City had lost 5-0, and I know Man City are not going to overturn it. I would start planning for match 11 from right now. By that I mean the 3 Man City players I have in my team right now, I'd maybe take out 2 of them. For example, I'd say, okay, let me take out Akanji. Let me go for a Real Madrid player because I know Real Madrid are going to go through. And also let me take out, let's say, Haaland, and I don't know, go for an Atletico Madrid player if they've also like have a 2-goal advantage or something like that, and start planning towards match day 11, so that by the time you get to match day 11, the 5 transfers will be enough, or at worst, I have like at least 12 players in my team. So that is not the case this season. There's no team that is guaranteed to go through. There's 2-1, 3-2, 3-3, 2-2. Literally no team has gone through yet. So I think the best way to approach it is to, yes, you can take a risk with one team, but not 2 teams. And also hope that the team you go for will go through, and also try to balance it out. So for my team right now, if I was making a team right now, I'd not have, for example, 4 Arsenal players and stuff. But this is carrying on from the round of 16, and I already had these players, and I had to keep most of them. And the 5 transfers I had to make were for players who are injured. I had Ake, I had to take him out. I had Walker, I had to take him out. I had 3 players already eliminated, the likes of Di Lorenzo, and still that was not enough because I had Ramiro on the bench and I couldn't really go for the 6th transfer. So right now, right away, I need to try and balance it out. So what am I planning to do? First up, Ramiro. I could take out Ramiro. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to wait until Monday or the Tuesday. I could take out Ramiro and go for a goalkeeper from Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern, or Arsenal. But I'm not really expecting a lot of clean sheets, as I said on the match reaction. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'm not expecting a lot of clean sheets at all. We didn't get any clean sheets in the first legs, and the second leg, especially the Man City Real Madrid game, I'm expecting another high-scoring game, and the likes of Ederson, Ortega, Moreno, we don't really know who is going to start. Ederson is back, but Moreno started. Real Madrid, I mean, you do expect Man City to score a few goals in that game as well, at least 2 goals. And PSG, Barcelona, I'm expecting another high-scoring game. So the only gamble for me to go for the goalkeeper on Wednesday is either Neuer or Raya. And to afford Neuer, I mean, Ramiro is a very cheap goalkeeper. To go to Neuer, I'll need to find that money elsewhere as well. So it's very tough. So I'll have to start planning for match day 11. And by that is, I might say, listen, maybe I do expect, you never know if Arsenal is going to go through or not. Maybe take out one of the Arsenal players, maybe take out Rice or Odegaard. But Odegaard picked up man of the match, and he can easily pick up man of the match. So I can start planning for Rice or Saliba to go out of my team. Or if I feel like I'm very confident in Arsenal and that is the team I'm going to gamble with, then I need to start taking out maybe players from I'd take out Hamels because they're trailing to Atletico Madrid, and then maybe take out I don't know, Akanji or someone, and start planning towards match day 11. But it's very, very hard. It's going to be very hard to see what to do. But I'm going to have an answer to that on Monday and Tuesday. So how my team is looking right now: I have 1 goalkeeper in Oblak. I have a defense of Akanji, Hamels, Cancelo, Carvajal, and Saliba. I'm not really expecting any clean sheets there. I think the best team in terms of the best game, hoping for a clean sheet, is maybe the Dortmund Atletico Madrid game. Midfield, Bellingham, Foden, Saka, Odegaard, and also Declan Rice. And then up front, I currently have Kane, Haaland, and Morata. Morata was very disappointing in match day 9. Hopefully, it's not the same. For most of my other players, they delivered. Kane scored. Foden had an 11-pointer. Saka scored. Odegaard picked up man of the match. Hamels picked up 4 points. Not bad in a week where no one kept a clean sheet. So it's a tough week to pick a team, and it's a tough week to pick a team. Let me know how your teams are looking. Are you already set for match day 10? Which players are you looking to transfer out? So for me, I'm planning either take out Remiro for Raya or Neuer. Or someone like that, maybe even a loan in. If just hope for saves or something, if that's the only goalkeeper I can afford, and then I'll see how the weekend's games go. If anyone picks up an injury, anything like that, and start planning towards match day 11 or match day 11, because you don't want to go into that match day 11 fixtures 10 players short or anything like that. So luck has to play a part. The other thing is, the other way you have to look at it is, if Man City go out, you're not the only one who has Haaland and Foden and those guys. There's a lot of people who have them, so it's not the end of the world. But let's say if you have 5 Dortmund players where not too many people have their players, and then they go out, then you're in a bit of problems. But to gain an advantage, you need to start planning towards match day 11 as well right now. But that is how my team is looking. I'll have make sure to join me for the deadline stream on the Tuesday as we take a look at the lineups and all that, and then we'll have a clear idea on what we will be doing. So Dortmund will be hosting Atletico, Barcelona will be hosting PSG, Man City hosting Real Madrid, Bayern Munich hosting Arsenal. So my predictions for those matches, if I can do my predictions right now, I am going to go for Barcelona and PSG to draw 2-2. So another high-scoring game there. That means Barcelona go through. Is it 5-4 in aggregate? That will be a good game. I've gone for Dortmund and Atletico Madrid to draw 1-1. So again, no clean sheet there. Atletico Madrid to go through. I've also gone for Bayern Munich 1, Arsenal 1, all the way to extra time. So again, no clean sheet there. And then I've gone for Man City 3, Real Madrid 2. Again, no clean sheet there. I think that will mean Man City go through. It's very tough. I'll not be surprised if Real Madrid goes through. That's why I said all of those games is very unpredictable. I would not be surprised if PSG went to Barcelona and won 3-2, and then it went all the way to penalties. I'll not be surprised if Bayern Munich scored 2 or 3 goals against Arsenal, and this time Arsenal don't score. I'll not be surprised if Dortmund go and overturn it and beat Atletico Madrid 3-0. It's very, very hard. All those teams have qualities, and it's very, very hard to predict. But let me know how your team is looking, which rank you are in, what your plans are. I already done a limitless video. If you still have a limitless chip, you're very, very lucky. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.